Hello viewers, my name is Chase Clover, and this is my review, a very rare review that I don't normally do. This is my review on the June 17th, 2014 edition of SWO Tuesday Starcade. This was SWO Tuesday Starcade number 38. We are 2 weeks away from SWO Glory Day 2014, which will be on Sunday, June 29th, 2014, the same day as USW Hardcore Heaven 2014. I'm a little sore, well, I'm very sore, because I took a little tumble last night, and so I'm very sore, and so I'm not going to be talking as easily as I can. But anyways, it's a rare review, and I'm deciding to do it because it was a very good show. This edition of Starcade was very good. I enjoyed it a lot, and I feel as if they could do, this a lot more often. And if they did this a lot more often, then they could be neck and neck with USW. Now, just because I'm putting out a rare review doesn't mean that I don't watch SWO. I watched it last week. It wasn't as good as this week, but I did watch it. And I like how now they have a pre-show, and, I like how they had the pre-show and, a little bit of a free advertisement. The pre-show, if you have the Prime package, for SWO, it cost about $200. You get the SWO Tuesday Starcade pre-show, SWO Saturday Development, and you get every pay-per-view free with no additional charge. If you have the Platinum package in SWO, then you do not have the Tuesday Starcade the SWO Tuesday Starcade pre-show. You do not have SWO Saturday Development, and you have to pay an additional charge for an SWO pay-per-view. That cost about $100. So I got the pre-show. So if you don't want to buy the Prime package, then just pay attention to my reviews if I put out ones. I may do it often now, but that way you can hear the pre-show. And I may end up doing SWO Saturday Development reviews as well. So, excuse me. Without further ado, this is my review on the June 17th, 2014 edition of SWO Tuesday Starcade. SWO Tuesday Starcade number 38. On the pre-show, we had Tywalk versus Wolf, and Tywalk defeated Wolf, I believe by pinfall. It was a good match. I liked how Tywalk had a lot of maneuvers that he could perform on Wolf, and I liked how Wolf had a lot of energy and charisma, and he could have sold the moves and everything. And so, even though SWO is scripted, their fighting is real, just like WWE and TNA. But their fighting is real. They don't have fake blood. They don't have those kind of fake attitudes or whatever. They have scripted storylines and scripted match endings, but they have real wrestling. That's why it still qualifies as SWO is one of the people in the SWO vs. USW real wrestling rivalry. But anyways, Tybok defeated Wolf. It was a good match. I enjoyed watching it, and just to let you know, I was expecting SWO Tuesday Starcade to be going on 2 hours. Apparently they cannot afford a second hour, so they have a 1 hour show, which I was surprised to hear about. So it's 8 to 9 on Tuesdays. But anyways, Tywalk defeated Wolf. Then we had the SWO Tuesday Starcade intro, where it starts for the Platinum package. And then Clyde came out, the SWO heavyweight champion Clyde came out and talked about the pay-per-view. And then Tristan Porter came out and started talking about, and then Tristan Porter came out and said a little bit about the the state of the SWO Heavyweight Championship and talked about how they never saw eye to eye, and that, yes, Clyde defeated Tristan Porter for the championship fairly at SWO TakeOver, but now Tristan Porter puts in his rematch, and he's telling Clyde that he's going to walk out of SWO as the SWO Heavyweight Champion, SWO Glory Day 2014 as the SWO Heavyweight Champion. And then their on-screen general manager, I forgot what his name was, but he came out and he announced that in the main event, Clyde and Tristan Porter would face Bank and Elijah Hills in a tag team match. It announced if Clyde or Tristan Porter would have pinned Bank or Elijah Hills, then the one who pinned the opponents would get to choose the match stipulation or the match. But if Clyde or Tristan Porter got pinned by Bank or Elijah Hills, then the one who did not get pinned, then the one who got pinned, the other would get the choose. So the one who did not get pinned would get to choose the match at Glory Day 3, 2014 or whatever. Excuse me. Afterwards, we had the first match. And it was Vinnie Mayfield defeating Wake or beating Wake. It was a good match. Vinnie Mayfield had his strikes. Wake had his points in the match. He had points in the match where he got lucky or he got strikes in, and it was a good match. My SWO Tuesday Starcade or my SWO reviews and previews and predictions may be a little bit longer because now I kind of have a feel for the rivalries. And in this SWO Tuesday Starcade number 38, the movesets were either limited or very expanded, but it was very good. Vinnie Mayfield beat Wake, and then afterwards, backstage, Ellis Bosch attacked Ty Walk, and Ty Walk lost to Ellis Bosch at SWO Saturday Development last weekend, and so Ellis Bosch kind of attacked Ty Walk. I think that means he's becoming heel, I guess. And then after that, the second match, Prime beat Ellis Bosch, and Ellis Bosch was not happy. Then Ty Walk came running out and attacked Ellis Bosch, and I guess kind of turned face, I guess. I don't know if he was face already. I haven't really paid attention to that, but Ty Walk got his revenge on Ellis Bosch, and so with that being said, we move on to an interview with Jake Ross talking about the Domino Belt Championship and him facing Ty Walk, and so he started talking about that. And then afterwards, the third match, CR.HI beat Punishment. It was a good match. I enjoyed it, and I guess I would watch it again. I would rather have I'd rather have like a main event or whatever. You know what I mean? And but I can't really complain. It was a good match. Then I went to like a commercial, an advertisement. I forgot what it was, and even if I had to say it, then I would have to probably cut it out because of copyright issues. Afterwards, we came into the fourth match, and Voyage defeated Jake Ross. It was a good match. Jake Ross had his ups and downs, and then Voyage had his ups and downs, and at that point, where I lived, it was about 8:40 something, so I think 8:48 or something, so the main event would have to be like quicker, and so I was expecting Clyde and Tristan Porter to win, but then have like them bicker about who would pin them. Hold on. And then I was expecting Clyde and Tristan Porter to, like, I guess one of them to pin and then get into an argument. And I guess it didn't really work out that way, because afterwards came a commercial, then the fifth match of the night, the main event. Bank and Elijah Hills beat Clyde and Tristan Porter. And, for those of you who like Tristan Porter and enjoy him as a face, then I'm sorry to say this, and I'm sorry to ruin your fun, but Tristan Porter turned his back on Clyde. I believe it was Bank who kind of dove into the referee and kind of got the referee to stay out of the match and look away from the match. And so Tristan Porter came in after Clyde spared Elijah Hills and then started hitting Clyde with a baseball bat. And then kind of kept hitting him, and then until Clyde went down, Tristan Porter threw the baseball bat out, and then got out of the ring and back to his corner, and then Bank got the referee back in the ring. Bank got Elijah Hills to the corner, tagged himself in, then Bank did his finisher, and pinned Clyde for the win. Therefore, Clyde was pinned, so Tristan Porter got to choose the match, and so Tristan Porter turns his back on Clyde and announces the match at SWO Glory Day 3, 2014, for the SWO Heavyweight Championship. Clyde, the champion, versus Tristan Porter is a ladders match. So at SWO Glory Day 2014 or Glory 3, Tristan Porter will face Clyde for the SWO Heavyweight Championship in a ladders match. I believe that it's the same kind of match that Zach Hardy will face Yo-Yo Joe in for the USW Championship at USW Hardcore Heaven 2014. But anyways, it was a very good show. It was very entertaining, and if they keep going on like this, I believe they will become, they will get to a point. They will start butting heads with USW. At this point, I'm really enjoying the SWO Tuesday Starcade product, and I want to keep putting out reviews, and so next week I'll have an SWO Tuesday Starcade review for June 24th. Anyways, this was a very good Tuesday Starcade. So yeah, I now have high expectations for SWO in the way that they run things around with SWO Tuesday Starcade. So anyway, guys, let me just tell you the results. Tywalk beat Wolf, Vinnie Mayfield beat Wake, Prime beat Ellis Bosch, CR.HI beat Punishment, Voyage beat Jake Ross, and Bank and Elijah Hills beat Clyde and Tristan Porter. So, anyway guys, that was my review on the June 17th, 2014 edition of SWO Tuesday Starcade number 38. Remember to like, favorite, and subscribe for more. I'm Chase Clover, signing off.